Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to Aprendo en Casa. I'm teacher Evelyn, and I'm very excited to be here with you. Today, we're going to watch a short video to introduce today's lesson. So let's pay attention.
How are you doing? Today, we're going to talk about books. Yeah, guys, books. The ones that you have to read, not just on your screens. And that's why public libraries are really important. Now that I'm in college, it's so useful to make all my essays and sometimes when my teachers assign particular texts to read. I have a library right on campus now, but back when I was in high school, I was used to going to our national library. Have you guys ever been there or know its official name? Well, it is called Manuel Obregón Lizano. It's easy, okay? Just follow me right here. So just imagine you are right now standing in front of Parque España, right on the side that faces the National Institute of Insurance, or INS. You turn right, go past the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Embassy of Mexico. That's one block. Now, you turn right again, walk one block, then turn left, and there it is. So simple. Using our public libraries isn't only good for your school projects, it's also a cheap and green option. Maybe when you guys go back to the classrooms, knowing where the library is can be very useful. Come on, guys. Reading is so good. See you next time. Bye.
Very interesting, right? I'm pretty sure that you know what goods and services you can get in different places, right? So, if I ask you, for example, if I were to ask you, where is the closest supermarket from your house? What would you say? Do you know how to get there? How to help me to get there? Okay, all right, don't worry, it's okay. Today we're going to have a very nice lesson, specially prepared for you. We're going to listen to find out how to get to different places. So, hurry up, go and invite your family to join us. Now that everybody is ready, let's start. For this class, we're going to need the following materials. We're going to need a pen or a pencil. We're going to need also a sharpener and an eraser. And of course, we're going to need our English notebook. Some important reminders. Try to work in a quiet place. Avoid loud noises. And wash your hands to prevent COVID-19. Be safe, please. Okay, very good. I want to share with you our plans for today's lessons. In this lesson, we're going to listen to recognize the topic of a video, identify keywords to get to different places, identify main ideas in a video about directions, distinguish key details in a video about directions. Okay, very good. Let's play a game and remember some of the themes you learned last week. Interesting, right? Do you like playing games? Because I do. Okay, let's play memory. In this case, you are going to see a place, and then you are going to find a good or a service you can get in that place by guessing the correct card. Ready? Okay, let's begin. Okay, number one, we have here the drugstore. So we're going to see 4 different cards. Then you have the milk, letters, medicines, and also shoes. Decide which card is the correct. What goods or services can you get in the drugstore? Think about it. Okay, very good. Let's see the answer. Excellent. Medicines. We can get medicines in the drugstore, and they are goods, right? Okay, number 2. Here we have the dental clinic. What goods or services can we get there? Okay, let's look at the options. Books. We have cleaning your teeth, and also medicines and a dog collar. Okay, think about it. Which is the correct option? Okay, let's see the correct answer. Very good. You can go there and the dentist can clean your teeth. And this is a service. Very good. Let's see number 3. Here we have the flower shop. What things can you get in a flower shop? Let's look at the options. Okay, we have clothes, letters and packages, right? Books or flowers? Think about it. Let's look at the answer. Very good. In the flower shop, we can get flowers. In this case, this is a sunflower, and this is a good. Very good. Interesting, right? Did you recall the vocabulary? I'm sure you did. Okay, now let me tell you what we're going to do today. Let's imagine you are going to help your family to do some Christmas shopping. They need to go to the bank to get some money. Besides, they also need to go to the supermarket to get some food. And finally, they also need to go to the clothing store to buy some clothes. So you decided to have your parents make a map and give directions to different places around your community to get all the things they need. For doing this, you decided to listen to watch a video to learn more about giving directions. Okay, what a nice task, right? You are going to help your parents do some Christmas shopping. Very nice. So let's begin by reviewing some important sentence frames or expressions you will need to complete the listening tasks for today. Okay, here we have the first one. There is and there are, or is there and are there. What's the difference? Well, in the first case, we're going to use there is or there are to make a sentence, okay, and statement. For example, we're going to see the examples. And also, we're going to switch the order of the words, in this case, the verb be and the word there, and then we're going to make questions. Is there or are there? So look at the examples. Is there a bank on the corner? Yes, there is a bank on the corner. Are there museums around your community? No, there aren't any museums around my town. Okay. Then number 2, we have the articles. In this case, we have the first a, the second da, and number 3 is an. Let's look at the different uses. On the first case, we have this example. There is a bank on the corner. We're going to use the article a when the next word starts with a consonant. Like in this case, we have the word bank, a bank. The next says the museum is next to the supermarket. In this case, we're specifically speaking about this museum. So we're going to use the. It can be used in plural or singular, right? In the case of a, it must be used just in singular with singular nouns. And finally, we have an. Look at the example. It says, there is an office building on the right. We're going to use an when the next word starts with a vowel, like the word office building, right? And this is used with singular nouns. Then number 3, we have the prepositions. Some prepositions. For example, turn to the right and turn to the left. The supermarket is in front of the bank. Look at the image. The supermarket is in front of the bank. And there is a museum behind the cinema. Okay, very good. With this in mind, let's review some important key vocabulary we are going to need to complete our listening tasks for today. Pay attention. Well, on the corner, as you can see, there is an arrow that is indicating the corner, on the corner. About 5 minutes from here. This is an expression that we're going to use to indicate that you're very close to the place, right? For example, the museum is about 5 minutes on foot. Here you are going to turn left or turn right. Go straight ahead. In this case, you don't have to turn right or left, right? Go straight ahead. Go past the cinema. This is when you are walking and then you go past through different places. In this case, you have to go past the cinema. The supermarket is on the left and the museum is on the right. Remember to learn the expressions or the words left and right. Then, traffic lights. We have here some places like the cinema. Do you like going to the cinema? Or the museum? Very good. And finally, we have the expression passerby in singular or passers-by in plural, and that word indicates the person that is walking on the street. Okay, very good. Very good. We're going to watch 3 short videos. Pay attention to but before, let's pay attention to the instructions. Okay, task number 1. Listen to 3 dialogues for the first time to identify the main ideas. Choose the best option to answer the questions. Pay attention to keywords. Ask your family for help and do not forget to take notes. Question number 1. What are the videos about? They are about Claire, a girl, option A, a girl who knows all the places in the community. Option B, a new girl in town who is lost and she needs to get to some places. And option C, a girl who wants to go to some places in another country. Okay, question number 2. What places is Claire asking for directions? Option A, a cinema, a bank, and a supermarket. Option B, a bank, a museum, and a cinema. And option C, a bank, a supermarket, and a museum. All right, now that you know important information and the instructions, let's watch the videos for the first time. Pay close attention and do not forget to take notes and ask your family for help.
1. Excuse me, is there a bank near here?
Yes, there's a bank on the corner.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
2. Excuse me, is there a supermarket near here?
Yes, it's on Chapel Street.
How do I get there?
Go straight on, go past the cinema. Turn left at the traffic lights. It's on the left.
3. Excuse me, I'm looking for the museum.
Go straight ahead and turn right at the end of this street. It's on the right.
Is it far?
No, it's near. About 5 minutes on foot.
Thank you.
Well done. Could you find the main ideas of what it is said in the 3 videos? Did your family help you? Did you take notes? All right, let's check the answers together. Okay, question number 1. What are the videos about? They are about Claire, and the correct answer is option B. A new girl in town who is lost, and she needs to get to some places. Question number 2. What places is Claire asking for directions? And the correct answer is option C. A bank, a supermarket, and a museum. Very good job, guys. I'm very proud of you. Okay, what about completing another listening task? Let's pay attention to the instructions. Okay, task number 2. Look at the following diagram. It indicates the 3 different places Claire is asking for directions, but it is missing the directions the passersby gave her. We're going to watch the video for the second time to complete the diagram with the missing information. Write complete sentences. Okay, this is the diagram. Look at this. Where is the bank, supermarket, and museum? You know, we're going to find out how to get to these 3 different places. But then you have to complete or fill the information that is missing. In this case, you have to indicate the directions to get to the different places. Okay, very good. Let's watch the video for the second time. But before, tell me, what do you have to do? Do you remember? Yes, very good. You have to write the directions to get to the different places that Claire is asking for. Okay, ready? Let's look at the videos. Watch the videos.
1. Excuse me, is there a bank near here?
Yes, there's a bank on the corner.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
2. Excuse me, is there a supermarket near here?
Yes, it's on Chapel Street.
How do I get there?
Go straight on, go past the cinema. Turn left at the traffic lights. It's on the left.
3. Excuse me, I'm looking for the museum.
Go straight ahead and turn right at the end of this street. It's on the right.
Is it far?
No, it's near. About 5 minutes on foot.
Thank you.
I cannot stop thinking how interesting it is, right? Did you recall the vocabulary we studied before, or some of the expressions presented in the dialogues? Okay, very good. Did you take notes? Okay, let's check the correct answers. Okay, where is the bank? Well, according to the dialogue, it says that there is a bank on the corner. Where is the supermarket? In this case, go straight on, go past the cinema, turn left at the traffic lights, it's on the left. And finally, we have the museum. In this case, you have to go straight ahead and turn right at the end of this street. It's on the right. Very good. Excellent job, guys. Now it's time to do the task I presented at the beginning. But let's remember some of the expressions you can use in order to give directions to different places. Thank you. Okay, very good. Number 1, you can use the expression there is, there are, or is there, are there. Remember that on the first case, we're going to use there is or there are for affirmative sentences. And on the second case, we're going to use is there or are there for questions, okay? Look at the example. Is there a bank on the corner? Yes, there is a bank on the corner. Are there museums around your community? No, there aren't any museums around my town. Remember that you have to give directions to help your parents do some Christmas shopping, right? And they need to go to the bank to get some money, to the supermarket to buy some food, and also to the clothing store to buy some clothes. So remember the expressions. Number 2, we have the articles a, the, and an. Look at the examples. There is a bank on the corner. The museum is next to the supermarket. There is an office building on the right. Let's remember, we're going to use a when the next word starts with a consonant, and this is for singular. The is going to be used for singular and plural, and it's very specific. You need to go to the museum, that museum. And we're going to use an when the next word starts with a vowel, right? Okay, and then we have the prepositions. It says, turn to the right, and then turn to the left. The supermarket is in front of the bank, or there is a museum behind the cinema. Okay, excellent job. Now we'll recall some of the expressions you have to use. So remember, what do you have to do? Yes, you need to help your parents to do some Christmas shopping, but they need to get to different places to get the things they need. So you're going to help them. Let's remember what we have to do. Slide 31, please. Okay, let's imagine you are going to help your family to do some Christmas shopping. They need to go to the bank to get some money. Besides, they also need to go to the supermarket to get some food. And finally, they also need to go to the clothing store to buy some clothes. So you decided to help your parents make a map and give directions to different places around your community to get all the things they need. Very good. I'm going to give you some time for you to prepare your own map and give directions to the different places. Okay, let's work together. Okay, time is over, right? Good job, guys. I want to show you the map that Carol, one of my students, did to help her parents go to these different places. So you are here, right? And then first you need to go to the bank. So let's pay attention to the instruction. Look at this. There is a bank on the corner over here, right? Very good. Here we have the bank. This is the bank. Excellent job. Remember that you are over here, okay? Very good. And then to get to the supermarket, go straight on, go past the cinema. This is the cinema, right? Then turn left at the traffic lights. This is the traffic lights. Look at this over here. And then it's on the left. And finally, remember that you need to go to the clothing store. So to get there, remember that you are here, right? Go straight ahead over here, then turn right on 2nd Street. It's on the right next to the flower shop. Okay, how was it? Did you like to help your parents giving directions and getting to different places? Very good job. Okay, now, well, it's time to self-assess what we did during today's lesson. So let's pay attention. Okay, did I follow all the instructions? I'm sure you did it, right? Did I complete all the tasks proposed? Did I use the information from 3 short dialogues to complete the tasks? And then you make a map, right? And help your parents. I'm sure you did. And of course, we also need to assess our learning. So, did I recognize the topic of a video? Did I identify the keywords to get to different places? Did I identify main ideas in a video about directions? Did I distinguish key details in a video about directions? Did you notice that giving directions is different from giving directions in other countries? Well, guys, it was a pleasure to be here. I hope to see you next week here in Aprende en Casa. Bye-bye, I'm teacher Evelyn. See you.